look at this view. This is beautiful. I feel hot. I feel very, very hot. My sister just went on the donkey. It was pretty cute. I'm just enjoying the breeze. How gorgeous. You can literally see me sweating, but let's try it. It's definitely original pineapple. I can feel like the pineapple, like, you know, like that little like shred of pineapple. No sugar, just straight up pineapple, and it's really good. So usually when I travel, I try to get pins. So I ended up buying a pin, and then these are necklaces. I thought they were waist beads, but they're not. I personally have waist beads. I probably have about a good 8 of them. I've had them probably since like last year. I wore them my last vacation and like throughout the summer. They like to track like your waist, but sometimes like they can be uncomfortable, but the purpose of them being uncomfortable is just to make sure that your posture is straight. Anyone could wear them, any body type, even pregnant women wear them. Like, it's honestly really, really cute. I enjoy them a lot. It reminds me like when I'm leaning forward to like sit up straight, so I personally really like that. And it's all
de mí, por favor, porque son mis niñas, son menores de edad. Dame ver que haya borrado, no quiero verlo. Quiero asegurarme. No te voy a decir el nombre de él. Dame ver la foto. Baja un poco. Baja suave, por favor. Que se lo caquen de esto. Esos son niñas menores que estamos aquí. Es la tirándole fotos a las niñas mías. ¿No qué? Si vimos la foto. No estoy diciendo que no. ¿Cómo? Ahí la borré. No, que yo entiendo que no sirve para nada. No van a hacer 3 carajos porque se van a defender cubrirla entre ellos. Y es mejor que no tengan las fotos de mis hijas ahí.
¿Entiende, amor? ¿Cuántas niñas él ha hecho eso? Ustedes no están pendientes a eso. O sea, ¿cuántas personas vienen aquí con niños menores? Y el fresco este está trabajando aquí.
Déjame ver su identificación.
¿Mi identificación? ¿Qué foto te quiero ver?
Usted tiene la foto de la niña. Déjame ver la identificación del... ¿Por qué no está enseñando? Yo le quiero tirar una foto de
¿Una foto?
Ah, como usted le tomó una foto a la niña.
No.
Déjame tomar una foto a eso.
No hay ni foto, mira, ni foto.
No, quiero una foto.
Pero que hay ni foto.
Venga, vamos. ¿Dónde están mis nenas? Okay,
we're heading back, and it was kind of really crazy, and I'm ready to go back on the cruise ship because I'm paranoid, my parents are paranoid, and yeah. So it is day 6, I believe. I ended up eating at the buffet at Windjammer instead of like eating dinner. So my family's right now at dinner, and I just ate so much at the buffet that like I just couldn't, because I really just ate breakfast, went to DR, spent the whole entire day in DR, didn't eat any lunch. So like when I went to the buffet to like grab a snack, yeah, I just ate so much that like I couldn't go to dinner after that. But the altercation that we ended up having when we were about to board again was different. At this age that I'm at, I've noticed, and I've been trying to be more aware of how dangerous traveling can be. And I'm very much like an independent person. I like going places alone. I like having my own car. I like having my own stuff. I like doing things on my own. So I just think that like that really just goes to show that like it made me take like a step back, where it's just like, Dejanay, like you're not ready yet, because it really kind of was scary. It was very, very scary when my mom was like looking at his phone and stuff like that. It wasn't even photos of me, and the pictures that were in his camera roll was photos of my little sisters. My sisters are about, you know, under the age of 13, and he's recording minors, and I was just like so shook. Like I didn't even like know what to say whatsoever. But that was just kind of gross. We ended up calling and seeing like if he had a boss and stuff like that. The boss ended up coming. He ended up talking to him, but it was just like he was standing around and not really doing or saying anything, as like my mom kept talking to him and stuff like that, and my mom's friend. So it was just like, okay, like you guys see how we're reacting, and he was just standing there as if like it was normal, as if it wasn't a surprise. And I was just like shook, like ew. So we ended up seeing like someone else who seemed like a director of the place and like the boarding situation, and it was a female. So we were like, let's talk to her and tell her what happened. We ended up talking to her. She ended up calling the boss, the other boss, and like it was like a big thing, honestly. I ended up showing them the video that I took on my camera, and in the photos he literally wasn't taking pictures of faces. He was taking pictures of like chin down. So it was just absolutely disgusting. Yeah, it was really hard and difficult, and I was just disgusted and disappointed. But I ended up sending the video to the lady. I don't know what's gonna happen next, but that's where that chapter ends. First situation of DR, first encounter of DR was so good towards the end of it. Like I was hot. I felt like I was gonna have a heat stroke, and then that happened, and it just like stressed us out, and we just felt so uncomfortable being on the island after that, because like we just like, what's next? Like we're gonna get sex trafficked or something? Like we didn't know. We were just like, yeah, I'd rather like be on the ship where we feel safe and comfortable. And yeah, it was tough. But tomorrow, I think it's like Puerto Plata or something like that for DR. So hopefully that goes good. I'm gonna go hang out with some of my cruise friends and talk about what happened today and see how their date went in DR too. But day 6, almost over.
Girls are more emotionally available than men are.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Wait, secrets don't make friends, so whatever you say, you gotta say out loud, you know what I'm saying? Huh?
It is out loud.
Secrets don't make friends. Men have it harder than women. Y'all heard it first right here.
My bad.
But
People express their feelings.
do you think a woman can handle a top leadership job like that?
For sure. So right now it is currently 3:33. I am gonna struggle to wake up for tomorrow morning, but it was really just such a vibe. I can't even lie, to be honest. We had great like controversial topics to talk about, and like it was just fun. But I'm kind of like tired. My feet are like swelling up. My hands are like wrinkled up. And I'm hungry. So, yeah. But day 6 going into day 7, pretty much. So, we just checked to see what like restaurants and cafes are open. Nothing's open until 6:30 a.m. And I'm not staying up for the next 3 hours to wake up in the next 30 minutes to go to the next like stop. That's not happening. So I'm gonna be going to bed on an empty stomach. So I'm gonna be waking up very, very like irritated and angry. So it is currently 8:02 and I'm like really tired. I was like, I think my mom like tried to wake me up a good couple times, and like I just didn't hear her. Like that's how like dead and asleep I was. So she's pretty irritated with me. Which irritates me because I'm just like tired. And I didn't get enough sleep, so like I'm kind of moody.
Dominic, the back. Hola, señorita. Please, guys, don't grab it stop. My partner here, Elsie.
It's really cool. The baby monkeys are really cute. Except they pee and poop everywhere.
They pee and pooped everywhere?
Yeah.
Where they pee and poop?
On my phone. And it peed on Dida's head. Yeah.
She's saying yeah like she's happy about it. No.
She got memories.
First you gotta forgive. Let me know everything gon' be okay. Even if I come out at everything I did, but you still punish me. Even though I did it a long time ago. It's so. Let me know.
It smells so delicious on the street. So
This shit was all I knew. You and me only. I did it all for you. Still you alone.
alright, so let's try how it tastes. Ooh, it's very, very like sour. It has like a little kick to it, like that little passion fruit matcha kick to it. But it's really, really good. Like, it's amazing. So our day's kind of like done for Dominican Republic. And right now, like when it comes to stops, we're like done with that too. This was like our last cruise stop right now. And yeah, we just ate some food, totones with maybe ketchup. It was good. I'm hot. I ended up putting on my bikini to go into the water. The water was like warm, like it was like refreshing, but it was like warm, refreshing type thing, because it was really, really hot, honestly. But they were playing some nice music, and it was just a vibe.
Bro, this is not cool, bro. I like Caillou. You think a Rugrat. Stop playing with me. Rugrat. Bye, Rugrat.
Just kind of just been chilling. Went out for breakfast. Picked up my sister from the daycare. She loves daycare. Like, if you have a younger kid or a sibling or anything of that sort who doesn't like school, if they go on a cruise, they're gonna love the cruise daycare. The woman from the Dominican Republic ended up like replying back to me too, and she pretty much said that there's an investigation going on, and there was, when we was all like in the group and like confronting the guy who was like taking pictures, we had like another boss come by that was like wearing the same uniform as him. You guys can see it in the video, and he pretty much went like this, like como que like tú no usas tu mente, like you don't use your brain. And it was just giving like he wasn't mad at him that he was taking pictures. He was mad at him because he didn't do it in a slick way. So we was just like, what the heck? And you can see my stepdad like point at him like, you're disgusting too. So it's really crazy. Both of them are supposedly suspended. And yeah, we'll see what happens next. But I don't really want to talk about that anymore. I don't want to stress about that anymore. I just wanted to give you guys an update. But we was paranoid when we got to Puerto Plata, because after what happened in La Romana, it was just too much. My mom was paranoid and stuff. But Puerto Plata felt more secure and more fun. So overall, like, it was a good time in Puerto Plata. And yeah. And tomorrow at 10 p.m. we have to leave our suitcases out in the hallway so that they can put it out and dock it for us when we land to the cruise port on Saturday. But guys, I was like walking back upstairs and I was like going to the elevator and I found like a duck. I found a ducky. So I was like, oh. But for those who know or don't know, like when you go on a cruise, you usually bring ducks, like little ducks, to like put around the cruise, and like you'll put like a tag with your name on it and like what state you're from and your name and whatever. And yeah, they ended up like, it was from Dennis and Julie. So it was like so cute. I was like, yeah, I found it. And I didn't find a duck last cruise, so I was pretty excited that I found one this cruise. But it's like a tradition that when you go on a cruise, you bring ducks or you search for ducks, and like you end up like getting them. And like some people bring like 50 and put it around the cruise. And yeah, it was fun. It was cute. So my like I said, I come from like a city that I'm very, very proud to be from. Some people aren't proud to be from it, but I personally am. And they ended up getting teen mental health certified. So congratulations to those who ended up getting teen mental health certified. I got certified last year, my sophomore year of high school. And pretty much it's good for 2 years and then I have to renew it. So I'm going to renew it next year, my senior year. But congrats for the people who ended up going and getting the training. Props to you guys for real, because mental health is like a big thing that's going on. It's so good that like there's actually things going on, and the fact that it's going on in my school, I'm just like, I'm so happy. So I'm about to text my friend right now and congratulate her for getting teen mental health certified. I think like when it comes to supporting your friends, that's like such a huge thing. And it's like, even if they don't tell you, if there's a post or if you see them get something on someone else's social media, text them and congratulate them. Because some people are very much they don't like posting like their accomplishments, and it feels good. Like sometimes I don't know why, because personally I do. Oh, she said, oh, thank you so much. She said, how did you know? I pay attention and I observe a lot of stuff, and I love to give my friends recognition when it's deserved, especially if like they don't post it or anything like that. Like, I see you, I see what you're doing, and that's really important. It's like you don't have to posting on social media for people to notice that you changed, for people to notice that you're on a different level, for people to notice that you like received something or got somewhere. Like, people are really gonna notice that from your aura, the way you flow, and how you move as a person in life. I just like giving my friends credit when it's due. It's important. You guys should. Let me press the button. So right now I'm dressed for the second like formal night that we have. And if you see my sister's outfit, she ate up. Like, she looks so cute and grown. I'm kind of like sad that she's growing up on me. The hot tub was filled with so much people. I was like, yeah, no, this isn't gonna work. So then I just chilled in the room the whole entire time. So I just took a couple of photos, and this like lady was like, oh, her dimple, and I was like, oh. But I'm kind of just looking around and kind of shopping. So this is a lipstick that my mom ended up getting. She got like this Dior lipstick. And she has this too. I don't know how to pronounce it, so I'm not gonna say it. But she has this perfume at home. I don't know. She likes Dior products, so I'm not gonna lie. I'm not materialistic, but when you surround yourself with like expensive things, it definitely motivates you to end up having that materialistic thing in your possession. And I wouldn't say that that would be the goal, but the goal is definitely freedom. And like the freedom of like not having to like think about, is my bank gonna be okay? If I were to buy a bag today from Louis Vuitton, it'd probably be this one. This one's pretty cute. This one's like $1,715. That one's so cute though. It's not necessarily being about materialistic, but it's about liking something, thinking it's cute, and not worrying about it breaking the bank. And it's freedom. It's just freedom, honestly. That Chanel, this red Chanel bag is super, super cute. It's $4,500.
Cheers to that.
Good luck.
I'm kind of sad that it's like the last day, but I know I have so much upcoming things coming on next week. I have like a couple of conferences and like scholarship stuff going on, so I look forward to that and forward to catching up with schoolwork, honestly. Somewhat forward. This is absolutely beautiful. Like, sometimes I just like sit out here and I look at the water, and I think God created something so beautiful. He really did.
Yes.
Great, thank you. So I realized that I forgot to get my anklet and my bracelet.
Can you cross check and see if I can?
So this is it. This is like my bracelet. And this is my anklet. So I just woke up probably like 10 minutes ago, and it is currently 6:15. We end up boarding back to the cruise port at 8. I believe. I'm surprised you. The last night of a cruise is really, really like hectic. Like there's something in the air that causes people to act up. Like I remember during the daytime, this like kid ended up calling like a grown black woman the N-word with the R at the end, him and another friend, and like I walked past that altercation. And then also later on that night, like this kid that's way more older than my sister ended up calling her a B-word, so there was another situation. And like I said, or as I'm saying now, I'm very, very protective, and I have like a defense mechanism to be protective over my sisters because I'm the oldest out of my sisters and like 18 of my cousins. So I always had that like role where like I always protected other people, but I never had someone to protect me. So that was fun.